morning, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Waking Up with Soop and Sugah. You guys are tuning into episode 70. Today is August 22nd, and it is another beautiful Reset Tuesday. We are exactly two more Reset Tuesdays away from Destiny 2. Damn. With me today, my two co-hosts, DJJ Gao and Sugah Tits. Good morning, Guardians.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you guys doing?
Oh, just dandy.
15 days away from Destiny 2.
Yeah. Man, I tell you what, I'm having a hard time focusing because I was staring at that eclipse all day yesterday and I couldn't see anything.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Gao. Okay. Your gameplay is going to suffer heavily in D2. So, 15 days away. We've been getting we got a new trailer yesterday. Did you see the new trailer, Gao?
I did.
Oh my goodness, they have the speaker. Did you see that? They had the speaker all bondaged up and ready for some kinky cabal action.
They did.
Right?
Oh my god, you know what? I didn't notice that was the speaker. I thought it was the hunter.
Oh
no, it was the speaker.
It was the speaker, homie.
I could tell by his mask.
Yeah. Damn.
His mask.
Oh man.
Gao went down. Okay. So yeah,
told you I can't see shit.
They show the speaker. They also show like this mission that Cade and the Vanguard put together.
That they go on.
This like suicide
Ikora's
mission.
like, yo, there's no coming back. Suicide mission.
Suicide Squad. So do you guys think that's towards the end of the campaign and the beginning of the campaign? Do you think that's how they all get separated and then we have to go looking for them? Speculation.
Or because they get separated, that you hook up with one, you hook up with the other, you hook up with the other, and you do things with each, maybe? and that was hook up the wrong word to use here?
Yeah, I think it was. You know, you're hooking up with everyone, you're doing things with each one of them.
Oopsie daisy.
Whoopsie. 2017, Gao. Yeah, they showed us. At this point, I'm a little concerned that maybe they're showing us too many cinematics, too many cutscenes. Like, I've already seen a lot. Like, you know, between the beta, the first couple of trailers, like, I think I've seen enough. You don't have to show me more. Now I feel like you're giving some stuff away now that you know
shouldn't be.
It should, right? Because then
that's because you don't like too many of that stuff. You're sometimes we didn't see the last Star Wars trailer before we saw I can't remember which one, but Rogue One possibly. But you just don't like you don't like them to give too much away. You're like, that's just enough for a tease.
Just enough for a tease. I was reading an article where Luke Smith said something about there is like 80 hours of gameplay in this, that they had to fix things up because they found that around hour 55 players were plateauing and they weren't really getting an increase in light level or anything really. So they had to fix that in order to keep going because the game was so long.
Really?
Now, I wonder how many cutscenes are in this game, because I don't want to have already seen half the cutscenes through trailers and the demo, right? Well, yeah, but how many were there in Destiny 1? Like 5, 6? So a lot more can literally mean 12.
True.
So, I mean, I don't know about you, 12 cutscenes isn't exactly
a lot.
A lot, yeah. So, I just hope that, the first half of Destiny, I'm playing through it. Destiny 2, I'm playing through it, and I get the cutscenes, and I get all the cutscenes that I've seen before. That would suck. That would suck. That would extremely suck. Okay? But I don't know. Maybe they do. 20 missions on each planet. You know, 4 planets, 80 missions. It's possible, but again, we get the raid 3 days after the game releases, so you kind
I
of...
still don't like that.
You give me 72 hours to pump through 80 hours worth of material. So, I don't know, guys.
Yeah, but you know, no one says that you have to do the raid right away, unless you guys want to do the raid right away.
Ooh, a fresh raid is the best raid there is to raid with.
The fresh raid is the best.
Like going in fresh, not knowing anything, trying to figure it out. Like, that is one of the best feelings, like, for a fire team.
It's a completely different experience when someone tells you what to do versus you know exactly.
Right, that one guy in the group that's seen the YouTube video, so we're following him.
Exactly. It's like, all right, everyone follow me. Everyone just follow me.
Yeah, no, I want to do what we did for Wrath of the Machine.
Yeah, which is what I'm saying, like...
But then I was wondering if, because they're bringing the raid out so soon, is the gear that you get from the raid or the weapon drops that you get, is that supposed to help you with the challenges that you're facing that are still ahead of you? You know what I mean?
I remember when Soop brought that up.
Yeah.
Like, maybe this isn't endgame content like it has been in the past. Maybe this is something that will... The only way to get to max light level is to get through the raid.
Yeah, maybe the raid is only meant to, like, help you get through the second half of Destiny 2.
And then you have to continue on from there.
You know, and then once you're done with the second half of Destiny 2, they bring out the hard mode raid, and now that's got, you know, it's the same raid you were doing before, but now it's got the better gear that you need, maybe different gear.
Right.
You know.
Okay. All right. You know what? All right. So I'm not going to feel the way I felt then.
Hopefully.
I mean, this is also speculation here. Speculation.
Yeah, speculation nation over here. Did he go boom boom?
Soup.
Speculation.
Yeah, you bumped me right off there.
Bumped me right off.
Knocked me right off. Yeah, wave goodbye. Thank you.
Yeah, but I just, you know, I hope if they really gave us all this stuff, if they really are throwing all this stuff at us, like the amount of stuff that we wanted, then don't make me rush through it. That's all I'm saying.
Exactly, because I mean, my whole thing was, I was really looking forward to exploring.
Same, you know.
That was my thing.
Like, holy shit! Like, this game, like, you know, you know, what could take months is now taking you hours. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. We'll see. I'm definitely going to enjoy my first character. I'm going to run through it, but the other two, I'm going to enjoy it. So. We'll sit back and enjoy every cutscene and every mission and just milk it. But yeah, so yeah, guys, 15 days away. Super fucking excited. Not only are we 15 days away, but we're 15 days away plus. Like I said, all this hype up stuff. You know, we've been getting the McFarlane toys. We've been getting...
Oh, yeah.
You know, the Pops will be coming out soon. The Pop-Tarts. The Rockstar energy drinks. Like, you know, I'm waiting for my Destiny underwear. So, the PC beta also was recently out. And they fixed stuff in the beta, or is it coming out? It's coming out. It's not out yet. I think it's the 28th. And they fixed a lot of stuff that we were complaining about. Super, the time for supers. It's now you're gonna get more super juice now.
Super juice. Yeah.
You know,
super juice. I remember complaining a little about the slowness.
I didn't mind further. Like, okay, so for you guys, I didn't mind it. I was able to get 2 supers in one match if I really tried and I was in beast mode. Okay, 2 supers, 1 match. Now. If you weren't trying, you got 1 super. All these people that complained about the super, now we're getting more supers. Alright? So does that mean that when we start playing Destiny 2, someone's going to be like, oh, these lost sectors are too hard to find. So Bungie's going to go back and they're going to, like, make a ghost, make it to where your ghost can tell you where the lost sectors are.
Right.
Because some douchebag complained that it was too hard. Oh, it's too hard. I can't do this. It's too hard. I need more supers.
It's too hard.
Like, fuck off and play the game. Fuck off and play the game.
Fuck off, yeah.
Like, come on.
Fuck off, yeah.
You know, it's just, if we keep it going, it's going to turn back into Destiny 1, right? People are going to be complaining, oh, grenades, it takes too long for grenades to come up. Well, let's change that. Oh, your melee isn't strong enough. Well, let's change that. You know, and then by the time you know it, we're playing a game that feels a lot like Destiny 1, where you're getting one-hit kills with grenades because someone complained that they were too weak, or one-hit kills with melees. I just don't want that, you know? I want them to be the man in the relationship and put their foot down and go, hey, listen, you're only getting one super, two if you try. You know? I don't want them. I don't want them to change stuff up. I think they had some good stuff. I don't know. I guess how many per Crucible match? How many supers is the right number for you guys?
2.
What I want or what I think is correct?
What do you think is correct?
Alright, don't get me up yet. I have to do something here real quick.
2 is fine.
Exactly.
3 would be.
3 would be great.
And maybe, yes, if you work for it, 3 can be it. I don't know, 4 was just fun.
So that's 3 supers
Fun.
spread out over 4 people, you know?
Yes.
12 supers.
I don't see, again, this is where I don't see the problem. Like, I thought that Destiny was more than just a gun game. That's why I don't see the problem. I don't understand. Yes, I enjoy the gunplay, and I agree that you should be able to just use a primary. You should. You should be able to run around with a primary. It shouldn't be a problem. But I thought the point of Destiny was that it was a combination of grenades, melees, supers, and gunplay. I thought that was the point of Destiny, which is why I get confused why everyone gets upset and wants to solely use guns.
Well, no, we don't want to solely use guns, but then you make it where it's a game where, you know, you solely use abilities.
And there's always going to be people that ruin it, and it's almost like stop getting mad at those. Stop getting mad at the cheaters and just be better than them. Like, okay, so if they're getting their super only 3 times and you're getting your super 3 times, but you're using your gunplay, that means that you should be getting your super 4 times because you're using your gun and you're not just waiting around for your super. You're like, you're literally using your gun, using everything else to charge that super. So it like, where I'm like, but I don't 100%. I enjoy the super. It's fun. It's fun. Isn't it supposed to be fun?
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. So yeah, those are some of the changes that are going to go down on PC. Still a little upset about the 30 frames on console as opposed to PC, which is getting 60 frames off of that. So that's another one that kind of hurts me. Like, to say that like PlayStation and Xbox couldn't do 60 frames per second, because that's what Luke Smith said. Like they couldn't handle our game at 60 frames per second. I'm like, is that really true? So is that really true though? Because when you're working, when you're developing a game, right? You're developing for that system. You're working essentially with that system, right? While developing the game. So, I don't know. Do you guys buy it?
No.
No.
No. No.
What reason would they have to like keep us at 30 frames?
The fact that they just don't want to, maybe?
The fact that what?
They just don't want to. Like, they might not want to put that work in there. They might eventually give it to us, but they maybe don't want to put it in now.
Do you guys think it's something that we'd be able to get, like, through an update?
Yes. guess, when we're actually willing to put the work into it. Because, I mean, yes, the fact that it's physically easier to be able to do things for PC is one thing, but it might just be the fact that they know the work that they have to put into it, and maybe they feel because they've created broken games in the past that they're not able to do both. So maybe they're only trying to tackle so much
at a time. Sure.
Yeah, like, and I'm someone that, even though, yes, I understand certain things suck when I don't receive them, but I am somebody, I'm like, well, if you could only handle this much, I would rather have you at your best than to have you split forces and fuck it up.
Yeah. I mean, the PlayStation's definitely getting updates, constant updates, including, like, update 5.0. So it's not impossible to think that at some point the PlayStation could get an update that would support Destiny at 60 frames per second.
Exactly.
And then at which point Bungie would be able to push out that patch.
Correct, because that's the thing that we have to remember. It's not just Bungie that's physically in charge of this. It's the operating system that they are using, and that's just, PCs are just capable of more. We all know that. And so it would, if for Bungie to be able to do this, they might have to do more work that's physically is necessary. Like, it's just not necessary sometimes. Like, why are you going to do more work when someone else needs to do their share first before you can
I guess it's true. So all that. Do you guys a little jealous? So you're not going to try out the beta with the new changes on PC?
Yes, obviously. Because it's basically like being an older brother or an older sister. Like, you came around first. They learned from you. All the mistakes that were made are now not being made. But also, you have to remember you're experiencing things first before other people. So you kind of have to gauge what is important. I used to, being an older sibling, I used to complain. But then it was like, I get to do all these things first.
Yeah. So. And I'm sure this model is going to help once launched for PC.
Right.
Because there'll be like a month between launch for console and PC, and everything, if anything goes wrong, they'll go ahead and hammer that out for PC. So, I mean, good stuff, good shit. But speaking of Sony, guys, I don't know if you were privy to this, but Sony put out a tweet a couple days ago. It was something under wraps in a curtain, right? And the quote that Sony put out with it was GIF. With the GIF is we're getting geared up to reveal something new.
We are getting geared up to reveal something new.
And this was from PlayStation Europe.
From Sony.
Yeah, from Sony, PlayStation Europe. They had something under wraps.
Are they talking PlayStation 5?
Are they talking PlayStation 5?
Oh my goodness. Really? Already? No.
What do you mean already? What do you mean already, though? Like, PlayStation 4 came out, it's been out for like 4 years now, going on 5.
I worked the launch of the PlayStation and the Xbox together, I remember.
So, I mean, if anything, people are probably saying it's about time, especially with...
All right, so now, are they going to be able to say that it's going to be backwards compatible, or are we going to have to buy all of our games all over again?
Destiny 2 is just coming out.
What the fuck? Now, the image was only for PlayStation Europe, so PlayStation USA didn't put out this tweet. So, are we thinking they're gonna like maybe show it off at like a Europe, games convention, or are we thinking maybe this is like a Europe exclusive PS4? I know we're hoping for a Europe exclusive PS4 and not PS5.
Right? I don't want to shit. I just killed myself because I'm so angry at the words that you're speaking to me.
I'm just so angry at the words.
Why are you hurting my soul?
It's like, okay, you know, I mean, so they're gonna come out with another system. It's gonna be like another $500.
I know, it's
whatever.
always like,
I mean,
it's always like that. That's why.
I know, and it's like it's too soon, you know.
How many more years do you think there should be before the PS5? If we're already 4 years in.
4 years in.
If we're 4 years into the 4.
We're 4 years into the 4, and each console has already had one.
Yep. Nintendo Switch, Xbox One X.
And the PS4 Slim.
That's a Slim, though. That's not a whole different system.
It's not a whole different system. So maybe that's what, like, PS4 is finally getting on that, like, alternate system. Because if you notice, like, Xbox does that all the time. Like, the Xbox 360 had 3 different models. The Elite, the Slim, and the original model.
They'll come out with something that you can attach to your 4 to maybe make it stronger.
Jesus Christ, kill Betty. Fucking
Does that seem feasible, or
with some sort of like external? I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, the fact with the new update that you have the internal. I mean, that you can use an external hard drive. Like, I'm not. What other attachments?
Yeah. Right.
I don't know. Like, part of me is like, why doesn't like, if anything, PlayStation should do the new, like, the second, basically, like, version 2.0.
They did, though. That's the PlayStation Pro.
See, I said the Slim and you didn't bring up the Pro.
Oh yeah, there's been so far there's been 3 iterations of the PS4. The original PS4, PS4 Slim, and the PS4 Pro.
Okay, exactly.
And the Pro came out last year, I do believe.
Okay, the Pro. I'm like, yeah, I remember the Pro. And then Xbox has just Xbox, the Xbox. There's a Slim model for the Xbox One, and then the Xbox One X. So yeah, so everybody's on their third. Basically, the original system, the 2.0 system, and then the Slim version of that.
Of the original system,
yes.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, we're at that point. And if it's been 4 years, yo, they're prepping my butthole.
And they're prepping the butthole for the penetration.
They're prepping it.
They're KYing you and testing you out right now.
Not happy.
So, I mean, even if they do unveil it, right? Even if they're like, here's PlayStation 5 and we're working on it, it probably won't come out till sometime, fall of next year, I would say. Just because
I'm hoping
they would spend this time.
Backwards compatible.
When has it ever?
PS2, PS.
Yeah, how long ago was that? Come around.
So they would tell us it's in the works, and they would show it off at E3 next year, right?
Exactly.
In June. And then they'd be like, boom, and you can get yours August, October, if they're smart, maybe November. Christmas, right?
That's when they came out last time. They came out in, like, November.
Shit. Christmas 2018.
And then everybody fucking wanted them as, like, a Christmas present. And of course it was like, my kid is gonna have the new fucking system. And it was like, sold the fuck out.
Walmart, Best Buy, Target, Amazon.
PS5! Oh my god, PS5.
So, I don't know, like I said, guys, PlayStation Europe was the one that put out the tease.
What the fuck is Xbox gonna call their fifth system?
I don't know. Xbox 2X, Xbox XXX. Ooh, it's old name. I know, Xbox Dos Equis. I don't always game, but when I do, it's on Xbox Dos Equis.
It'll be X invites with Sandra Simple.
Right. So I don't know. We'll see. But
You're silly.
But yeah, guys, sticking with this,
I know.
with this system, this generation, this. Stuck in our old ways and not wanting to pay $500 for a new system. Guys, Overwatch is getting an overhaul, specifically in the way of Diva. So there's been talk. Well, first of all, there's new maps, but the new maps are kind of being overlooked because of the fact that Diva is getting nerfed.
What?
For Diva, they're going to nerf her defense matrix. So now it's going to take up more energy in order to produce one. But they're also adding stuff to Diva. Okay, so Blizzard is doing this very good balancing act. Like I said, they're going to lessen the energy, or they're going to increase the energy it takes to create the field. However, now with Diva, you'll be able to. You'll have the ability to fire her weapons while flying around with her boosters, and also she gets micro missiles. It launches a long salvo of small missiles that explodes on impact, dealing damage in a small radius around them. Micro missiles can be fired even when using her fusion cannons or other abilities. So Diva's getting a new thing to do.
New thing to do. I mean, like that.
So what do you guys think?
She sounds
cool.
Fun. Make it cool. You
Yeah.
fucking play Overwatch.
Yeah, but he understands that there's a trade-off.
Cool.
You get a missile attack, but it takes you twice as much energy for your defense matrix. I think that's
Fine.
even if you don't play Overwatch, which I don't. I think that's an acceptable swap. You know?
I think it is acceptable. I do not disagree with the acceptableness.
So Blizzard keeping things healthy, and right now things are going down in the test server. So
Cool.
if you have access to that, you're being able to play all the new maps and the new changes. But much like Doomfist, they will soon be out for console people. Oh my god, that Siva just popped right in front of me.
Yeah, he just walked right in front of me.
So there you have it, guys. Overwatch, Blizzard, making things happen.
Making things happen.
We're not forgetting this game exists. Guys, I don't know if you knew this, but there's Planet of the Apes game coming out. Planet of the Apes: The Last Frontier. It's coming out this fall, and it's set between Dawn and War of the Planet of the Apes. Do you guys believe that?
No.
Do I believe it or do I think it's cool?
Who's putting it out?
Who cleaned it out? I don't
Who's
know.
putting it out? Who's putting this game out?
Watch out, Invisible Soup behind you.
Yeah.
Who's putting this game out?
I didn't go into the deets on who's putting this game out, but it's coming out this fall, and apparently Andy Serkis says it's going to be a really good game. Of course, Andy Serkis is the guy who mocaps for Caesar.
I can get up, Chug.
Yeah, shit.
That would be cool.
Is this, do you guys think, oh no, do you guys think this is a little too late maybe? Like, the movie came out, what, a month ago?
Yeah, you think that they're trying to push the hype? I mean, extend it maybe? Like, now that the movie's out, hey guys, now a video game coming out.
So the game will let you play as both humans and apes. And like I said, it's set between the second movie and the third movie. Which, God, have you seen War for the Planet of the Apes?
We tried to watch it yesterday on that website, but it was not a good picture or sound, so we gave it up.
Okay. Well, when you get a chance,
we
buddy,
do want to see it.
Yeah,
Oh,
definitely.
dude, I'm there because I love the new series.
Yeah. So I think you're gonna like the way this one ends. But yeah, I mean, I'm definitely interested in the game. I mean, I won't get it, but I want to see where they go.
What? I don't know, because if it's a good game, and they have a good PvP system where some of you are apes and some of you are.
Oh, you know
think
what?
About how much fun
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You're right, Gowsy.
You're gonna have horses.
Riding horses, killing humans, you human bastards. Damn.
And you can be a chimpanzee, or you can be a gorilla,
or an orangutan. I died. I got so excited. Oh my goodness. No, it's true. Now that
I got excited about it.
Now that you talk about it and the possibilities, I'm excited now. I'm fucking excited now. Yeah, I hope they do have a PvP system. Yeah, Galaxy. And if they don't, someone needs to give you a fucking job. God damn. It's a really good idea.
I mean, imagine.
No, I'm picturing it.
And of course, it would be like how maybe Battlefront maps are. You got the Endor, so you'd have the wooded areas. You might have some stuff in the cities. I mean, just freaking bad.
No, yeah, definitely. That has a ton of potential. They definitely said it was going to be a narrative adventure driven game. So hopefully, Gal, they'll give us a PvP. PvP. So I'll keep my eye on this. I'll keep looking into it, and yeah.
And another possibility they could have with it is that they have story modes, and you can either run the apes story mode or you can run the human story
So it looks like you're going to be switching in story mode between apes and humans. I don't know if it's two different campaigns. I think it's one campaign, and then you get to switch sides during the campaign. We'll see if they have PvP. I mean, you say there's got to be. I say, damn, that is. They definitely, yeah. If they don't do it, that
would be a big
missed opportunity.
Mistake if they did. Oh yeah. I mean, think about how cool that would be.
Yeah, it would be fantastic.
And be able to pick up a dude and rip him in half or something, or just throw him wherever. I mean, it would be great.
Yeah, definitely a lot of potential there. So keep an eye out for that one. But last here on our video game news, guys, the SNES Mini is now available for pre-order at Best Buy. So pick up your phones, pick up your computers, go to Best Buy and place this pre-order, guys. I actually checked it before the show, and I was able to pre-order one online. I don't want one. I did pre-order one, but I went to BestBuy.com and I typed in SNES Mini, and it came up, and it was so you can go. Damn, I died again. You can go get one. Go get one, guys. It's available now, and unlike Walmart, they won't cancel your pre-order. Guys, that'll do it for video game news. We're gonna go into cinema madness now. Because we're going to talk more about that Hellboy reboot. Things are happening now. More people are coming onto this movie. Production's going to start in fall. So they're going to start filming the movie, in a couple months. And like we said, they've got director from Game of Thrones, the cop from Stranger Things. He's going to be playing Hellboy.
Watch your back, Soop.
Mila Jovovich? Is that how you pronounce her name? Miss Resident Evil?
Yeah.
Jovovich. She's gonna be Mila. She's gonna be in the Hellboy reboot. She's gonna be all rebooty.
She'll be Hell Girl.
Should be Hell Girl. No, she's gonna be actually.
Ooh, I can get up.
I see. So she's gonna be playing Nemu, the Blood Queen. So she's gonna be probably the main bad guy, I would assume, or setting her up to be the bad guy in the next film. Also, Ian McShane is in the movie. He's going to be playing Hellboy's adoptive father. So, It's definitely getting some track here. You know who else was recently hired for this movie? Ed Screen. You may remember him as Ajax or Francis from Deadpool.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, both of you guys, funny. So he's going to be playing. He's going to be playing Major Ben Daimio, and he's a BPRD agent who can turn himself into a jaguar. So, you know, if you need a kitty cat, he's your guy. Yeah, so definitely a lot of Hellboy stuff happening, a lot of people getting hired, a lot of paychecks being written out. People getting paid. You know, they said this wasn't going to be a reboot or like an origin story. They're not going to origin story this bitch. So you're gonna get a glimpse, maybe like a couple flashbacks, but we're not gonna do the retelling, you know, of Hellboy. So I mean, I'm glad they're doing that, right? That's what I said. So we'll see. It definitely sounds like it's gonna have some interesting characters. But you know, I don't know. You know, take a look at Dark Tower. You know, great actors. You know, great premise, and just flop as far as box office. Right now, I think it's like number 9 in the top 10. Top 5 for this week's box office: The Hitman's Bodyguard, Annabelle Creation, which outside of the Conjuring universe, I wasn't aware that the Conjuring had a universe until today.
Oh, you didn't know that?
Yeah, no.
Oh.
Logan's Lucky, number 3, Dunkirk, number 4, and rounding the 5, The Nut Job 2. Nutty by Nature.
Oh, Nutty by Nature. What was the number 1 movie?
Number 1 movie was The Hitman's Bodyguard. That's the one where
Samuel Jackson, Ryan Reynolds.
Right, Ryan Reynolds is a bodyguard for Samuel L. Jackson, who's a bodyguard for someone else. I don't know. So, go ahead. Spider-Man Homecoming fell down to number 7. But it's still, you know, made 4.2 million still, you know.
Very cool, very cool.
So, we'll see. Wonder Woman still, I think, still making money, still making a little money. Making a little money on the side, Wonder Woman. So, we might catch that today, actually. Shug and I might watch Wonder Woman today, possibly tomorrow. We'll see how the day goes.
Have you not seen it yet?
No.
Have not seen it yet. So... But yeah, there you have it, guys. That's it. That'll do it for this week's episode.
Short and simple.
Short and simple. I mean, you know, besides everyone freaking out about PlayStation 5. Holy shit! PlayStation 5 shit. What am I gonna do? What am I fucking PlayStation 5? Oh my god.
What am I gonna do?
What am I gonna do? I don't know. What are you gonna do, Gal? PlayStation 5
I don't know what to do.
Tomorrow. What would you do? What would you do? They were like, Sony was like, boom, we're working on PlayStation 5.
I guess I'm going to say okay.
Bye, PlayStation 5.
Bye, PlayStation 5.
Nothing else.
And then everyone else is playing, and that's why Bungie didn't put out Destiny 2 in 60 frames per second on console, because they knew they were going to have to do that for PlayStation 5.
Mind blown.
Exclusively 60 frames per second on the PlayStation 5.
Damn, there it is. There it fucking
Why
is.
would you want to play on Xbox 30 frames per second when you can play on the PlayStation 5?
Tell me what else. Tell me what else. Is your mind blown, Gal? Are you happy? Are you happy now? Are you happy now?
Are you happy, Gal?
Nope.
It's okay. You're old. You have credit. Just put it on the credit card.
Put it on the credit card.
So, guys, that'll do it. That'll do it for this week. Let's plug it up before we get out of here. Gowsy, where can people find you?
Plug it in.
You can find me at Dave Jersey, Plattsburgh, New York, on Facebook. Take a photo, go to albums, pick a picture, and check out the lyrics.
Pick a picture, pick a
You
song.
can find me on Twitter at DJJGao, and you can find me in Ion Indie Magazine in Chaos's Corner.
Cool. Sugar, where can people find you freaking out about PS5?
Right here on PlayStation at Sugar Mounds. You can talk to me in party chat, and I will fucking go off on that shit. But if you don't want to listen to me complain or hear any of my voice, but just want to see cool things, you can go to my Instagram at Adela Red and check out photos of what I work on, cool things I find, the road trip that we are on at the current moment.
Right, because we're live from Colorado today.
From Colorado. Or you can go to the Twitter at Sugartits, and that's SUGAHTITZ underscore at the very end.
Don't forget that underscore.
Don't forget that underscore, guys, because it's gonna be
underscore.
And it's gonna be some other. It's gonna be some guy that you're gonna end up talking to. You don't want that. You want to talk to me. So go to the
For only $5 a minute, you want to talk to me.
You want to talk to me. Credit card required?
Yeah, talk to Gal about that joke.
Yes, that's just a private webcam. Yes.
I got a private webcam show for you, guys. Guys, you can find me on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. That's pretty much it, guys. That's the Soopkichen. That's SOOPKICHEN. Guys, thank you for tuning in. However it is you're tuning in with us live here on Twitch or later on YouTube when this eventually gets uploaded. Guys, hopefully we'll see. Our next episode might be from here again, from Colorado, or it might be from back home. So we'll see.
We don't know where we're going to be.
We don't know what's going to happen. But yeah, guys, thank you very much. And tune in next week when we'll talk about PlayStation 5 and how we're all going to sell everything that we own to get one. Peace.
Oh, my God. That's what I'm going to have to do, you know. That's what I'm going to have to do.
Sell your body. What?
I'm going to sell my fucking soul.
God, that's going to take forever.